In an ideal world, employees have all the skills required to effectively perform their daily tasks. However, since we don't live in an ideal world, companies need to invest in their employee skills, with the intention of improving their output and thus the performance of the organization as a whole. While the answer seems simple, there are two factors that somewhat complicate it in practice. Firstly, how do companies identify what the skill gaps actually are? Secondly, training budgets are limited, and as a result, companies can't always train all the priorities that they would like to. In terms of identifying the skill gaps, the traditional approach is either to do a skills audit or for each employee to complete a personalized development plan, which is then aggregated for the organization. Neither approach is ideal, with the former being very time-consuming and expensive, and the latter lacks any strategic input and only represents the sum of individual desires. The Lucent Sea Skills Planning Tool is an online application that can simplify the entire skills planning process, helping organizations overcome both of the complicating factors discussed here. With a single tool, companies can identify skill needs at the individual level, as well as common skill gaps across occupations. This allows for the targeting of training interventions to maximize their impact. In addition, the information can be exported in a format suitable for mandatory grant submissions, which drastically reduces the burden of accessing CETA funding. Finally, since the system is cloud-based, the assessments can be initiated centrally, but completed in any number of geographic locations with no additional costs. All organizations would like good quality data in order to make strategic decisions. However, generating that information for skills planning purposes is usually too demanding on key role players, particularly human resources. The Lucent Sea Skills Planning Tool, on the other hand, is designed on the principle that if everyone does a small piece of the work, a large complicated task becomes relatively easy to complete. This brief video shows how true this is for the purposes of conducting a training needs assessment for your organization. After creating an account on the Lucent Sea portal, an assessment can be launched. All that's required at this stage is to upload a list of employees and their email addresses. Additional parameters can be set to control when you want the deadline for the analysis to be, when you want reminders to be sent out, amongst others. Having done this, the software automatically sends an email to each employee with a link to an online questionnaire specifically tailored to their occupation. The questionnaire is designed to allow the employee to self-assess their proficiency on both day-to-day activities as well as generic soft skills. Following the completion of the questionnaire by the employee, a second link is sent to his or her line manager. The line manager completes the same questionnaire, reflecting their assessment of the employee's proficiency. As a result, both self-assessment and supervisor assessment scores are stored and analysed. Upon completion of the audit as a whole, management can draw a series of reports relating to the skills levels of their employees. Most importantly, but not limited to, common skills gaps in occupation groups, specific activities where proficiency is low, and strategic areas that would benefit from training. The raw data can also be exported for more detailed analysis, or a Lucent Sea Skills planning expert can assist you in mapping out an optimal way forward. Either way, this information will enable any organization to start implementing strategic skills planning interventions. Training can become a strategic tool to actively improve the bottom-line performance of the organization. In summary, without committing many resources to the project, the Lucent Sea Skills Planning Toolkit can provide powerful strategic information to enhance the operation of your organization. For more information, visit www.lucentsea.co.za or email sales@lucentsea.co.za. Lucent Sea, optimizing skills development.